Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out an updated version of the Caddx Turbo Micro SDR1. I believe they're going to be selling this as the SDR2. I put a link in the description to the product page on Banggood. Although when they sent this to me, they were referring this to as the SDR1. Basically, it's a updated version of the SDR1. They made a few minor improvements and tweaks to the algorithm I guess that processes the video. Otherwise, the camera is pretty much the same. They said that they've done some changes to reduce the latency, although honestly, you didn't really notice any latency issues previously, although I've heard that there were some complaints about latency. I can't tell that the latency is any better or worse than before, but they said that they made some improvements there. The color reproduction is better. The wide dynamic range is better, and I think that is definitely an improvement over the old version. If you look at the original video of this camera and look at the flight footage, you'll notice that, for example, the sky gets kind of overexposed compared to the ground. The exposure on this new version is a lot better. The sky isn't as overexposed, and basically the sky and the ground is exposed pretty nicely. And so basically, I think they made some tweaks to the wide dynamic range algorithm, and that's actually showing up in how the video is processed. I think that's also improved. And the last thing that they said that they improved was increase the sharpness of the video. Some might argue that's actually not a good thing because I think now you get a little bit more artifacting like you do on the Eagle, although it's not nearly as bad. But it's very subtle and only noticeable when you're looking at things like straight lines. So you might want to look for that in the video when passing by things that are very straight. Otherwise, you don't really notice the artifacting quite as much. And I think you can also reduce the sharpening in the settings in the menu if you want to reduce that. So those things are adjustable. But I flew it just completely with the stock settings that came from the factory. Anyway, so that's all the changes that they made. I'll go ahead and I'll show you some flight demo footage. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.